You're too tired. Keep going. You're too stressed. Keep going. You're uninspired. Keep going. You can't see it happening. Keep going. No matter what the situation, no matter how big the challenge, there's only one answer. Keep going. The only way you can guarantee failure is by quitting. If you never quit, you will never fail. Keep going. You're never going to reach the life you want if you quit. Show some character. Do you have any character left in you? Show it. Dig deeper. Find something deep in that heart of yours. Find that burning desire. What are you doing all this for? Who are you doing all this for? Keep that reason in your heart forever. Keep it in there as fuel. That fuel will keep your fire burning. Keep going. Do it for all those people who believed in you. Do it for all those people who never gave up on you. Do it to prove wrong all the people who did give up on you. Keep going. It's too hard. Good. The harder it is, the greater it will feel when you succeed. Keep going. Do you really want this? If you say you want this, prove it. The only way you prove it is to persevere. Keep going. If you quit, you're only proving you never wanted it in the first place. Don't you dare quit. I promise it will be worth it in the end. Suffer now for pride later. Keep going. Think about your reason. Think about how far you've come. You've come too far to quit now. Think about who you're doing it for. Dig deep. Dig deep for them. Dig deep for you. Fight for what you want. Earn the life you want. You're too tired. Keep going. You're too stressed. Keep going. You're uninspired. Keep going. You can't see it happening. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
So you failed? You're not a failure. You messed up? It's okay. Your whole life isn't messed up. You made a mistake? Your entire life is not a mistake. This is just a small moment in time in the context of a long life. Every failure, every mistake, every major mess up can be the best thing that ever happened to you if you learn from it. It could literally be the moment that changes your entire life for the better. A moment you decide no more. A moment you declare never again. A moment you demand better from yourself. A moment you reject low standards of living and demand higher standards for the rest of your life. What can you learn from the situation? What can you take responsibility for? What can you do better next time? What can you do? I want you to burn that phrase into your brain. What can I do? No matter what the situation is, no matter how big the challenge seems, always ask, what can I do? In asking the question, you are open to there being an answer if you are willing to look for the answer and willing to fight for the solution. It is only a matter of time before you find it.
I love failing. It forces me to dig deeper, to work harder, to analyze my life, to question everything. Failing forces me to be better. Failing forces me to grow. When I fail, I learn more. When I fail, I grow more. When I fail, I get hungrier.
Failure means I am pushing myself to the limit. It's a loss. It's not a life sentence. In the game of life, you can lose several times, but still be a champion. Failure is never something that should stop you from going after your goals and dreams. It's something to learn from. Fail, learn, grow, try again. You don't like how you look? What can you do to make it better? Are you unhealthy? Are you sick or unwell? What can you do better to start feeling better? There's always something you can do. What can you do? What area of life are you not satisfied with? Is there an area you are ashamed of? Is there an area of your life where you are living below your own standards? What can you do to make that better? Are you underperforming financially? What can you learn to make your financial situation better? Can you work harder or longer or smarter? What can you do? How are your relationships? Can your relationship with your partner or friends or family be better? Don't ask what they can do to make it better. What can you do to make it better? What can I do to make my life better? What can I do to improve myself so I can be better for everyone I care about? What can I do today? What new habits can I implement every morning? How can I improve my health? How can I improve my business? How can I improve my relationships with my friends and family? What can I do? No matter what the situation, and no matter how hard it seems, you can always make it better. You can make it better with intention and effort. Set the intention to improve those areas of your life you are not satisfied with and put in the effort required to make them better. My life is my responsibility. I'm not waiting around for someone else to make me great. If I want it, I have to work for it. If I put in the work, I will get it. Start with the question, what can I do? There is always something you can do.
I dare you to disappear for a year. No posting, no boasting, just focusing on you, working on you, improving you, creating the best version of yourself. I dare you.
I don't want to be here the same time next year, so I'm gonna disappear. Focus on me, work on me, improve me, create the best version of me. I'm gonna let go of everything that is negative in my life and work and work and work until my life is a representation of who I want to be, someone I am proud to be.
Sacrifice behind closed doors so more doors will open for you in the future. Work like crazy in silence and let success be your noise.
I'm going to be quiet, put my head down, and work until my results can speak for me in every area of my life.
If you are not where you want to be in life, maybe it is about time you started talking less and working more. Lock the world out for a week, a month, a year, however long it takes. Shut out everything, all distractions, all drama, all negativity, and focus on you. Do the work you need to do on you, so in the future, you will be where you need to be. Do the work you do not want to do now, so you will be where you want to be in the future.
You have to learn how to say no. You have to learn how to say no to everything that is taking you further away from the life you want. The parties, the drinking, the bad influences, social media, whatever it is for you. If you are not where you want to be, don't complain about it. you can do something about it. It's all on you.
You decide how you spend your time every day. And how you spend that time is what determines the quality of your future. You have the power to create your future because you decide how you spend every minute of every day of your life. Will you spend it on social media or in self-development? Will you spend it complaining or improving yourself? Will you spend your time talking about what you're going to do or actually doing it? Will you spend your time like most people do, wasting it away, getting through the day, waiting for the weekend, or will you make sacrifices now for a better tomorrow?
There's a quote I heard recently that sums it up for me. People want your spot until they realize what it takes to play your position. People think I'm lucky. They think I live a blessed life, but they got no idea how hard I work every day to be here. I work my ass off to be here. I work my ass off every day to be here. I put in the work every single day to be where I am and to get to where I want to go. And the truth is, most people aren't willing to put in that amount of work.
I dare you to disappear for a year. No posting, no boasting, just focusing on you, working on you, improving you, creating the best version of yourself.
I don't need attention. I need to improve me. And that's what I'm going to do. If you don't see me for a while, just know I am good. I'm better than good. I am working. I am improving. I'm becoming someone I am proud of.
Success is not given. It is earned. It doesn't come cheap. You have to pay the price if you want a great life. The sacrifice, the hard work, the dedication, the discipline. You'll have to miss out on a lot. But because of that, you will gain more. The thing is, most people aren't willing to sacrifice their comfort now for that pride later. Most people choose the easy road now, and then they get mad because that road took them to a harder life later. You gotta take the hard road now if you want the easier life later. If you are seeking attention, you're not paying attention to the right things. Become a ghost. Don't talk about what you're up to. Shock the world with your improvements over time. Remain humble and dedicated to your ultimate vision. Sacrifice behind closed doors so more doors can be opened in your future. Your life in 10 years, your improvements in 1 year, they are the result of the sacrifices you make. The work you put in today, put in that work. The rewards in your life come from the work you put in behind closed doors. Put in that work. Change your life. They said you never amount to anything. Prove them wrong. They think you'll fail. Prove them wrong. They don't see your talents. Show them what you're made of. They think you're going to quit. They think you're going to give in. They don't know anything. They don't see the heart in you. No one knows what you really have inside. Show them. Shock the world. Shock everyone with your hard work. Shock them with your dedication. Shock them with your perseverance. And then shock them all with your results.
I have the power. I am in control of my life. No one else. No thing and no one determines where I will end up except me. It's all me. My attitude, my work ethic, my desire, my response to challenges, It's all me. I believe in myself. I have the power. Everything I need is within me. Everything I seek, I can create. Don't tell me circumstances can stop me. Nothing can stop me unless I decide to give up. I have the power. I have the power to create whatever I want in my life. I have the power to become the person I want to become. I have the power to summon everything I need to create the person I want to be. I summon the discipline I need to succeed. I summon the dedication and determination I need to reach my dream. I summon the strength to persevere through the hardest of times in my life. I summon the humility to know always that I am never above or below any other, and I am never done growing. I summon the desire of a warrior to win at all costs and the focus of a lion to hunt my goals until my goal is caught. I summon the consistency to keep going, even after I have achieved my greatest of challenges. I have the power. I will not pray for easier times. I will remain thankful that I developed the strength required to survive any and all times. I have the power. I have the power to take control of any situation. I know there is always a solution. No situation has to be a life sentence. In every situation, there's a lesson, and in every challenge, there can be a solution. If I am willing to look for it and work for it, I have the power. I have the power to take my life to the next level. Even when I think I've reached my peak, I know there's always room for more growth. There's always a bigger mountain, and I am ready to find that mountain. I have the power. I am grateful for my progress. I will never forget where I came from, but I am also well aware that the true beauty in life comes from pushing to find the best version of myself. I am grateful for the energy I need to push for my goals. I will never underuse this given energy. I have the power. I thrive in growth. My growth inspires and expands myself and others. I have the power. I have the power to create a life greater than even my own expectations. The human mind and body is so powerful. The ability to grow and expand is never ending. I will keep pushing until my ending. I'm committed, excited, and forever curious to see how great I can become. I have the power. I am grateful that my life and my results are in my own control. Circumstances don't define me. My work does. My effort does. My focus does. My discipline does. I have the power. I have faith I will reach the next level. I believe in myself. I know I am capable. I know I am ready. I am ready for the next level. I have the power. I am in control of my life. No one else. No thing and no one determines where I will end up except me. It's all me. My attitude, my work ethic, my desire, my response to challenges. It's all me. I have the power. I have the power. I have the power.
We all have that negative voice inside us. That voice that tells us to give up when things get hard. That voice that doesn't believe in our true potential. That voice that tries to convince us to take the easy option now. You know, the option that leads to a hard life later. That voice that wants to fit in with everyone else. Don't listen to that voice. Sometimes you need to put that voice back in its place. Sometimes you need to tell that negative voice to shut up. It's too hard right now. Shut up. I'm too tired. Shut up. I can't do it. Shut up. No one wants me to succeed. Shut up. That negative voice inside you is not serving you.
It is bringing you down. Tell it to shut up and listen to the winner inside you. Flip the script and start talking to yourself like you know good things are going to happen. It's too hard right now. Just keep going. Everything will work out in the end. I'm too tired. Rest if you must, but never quit. I can't do it. No, I can do anything if I put my mind to it. When I believe it, I can and will do it. No one wants me to succeed. Everyone I truly care about wants me to win. And all those that don't want me to win, I don't care about. Speak to yourself like the king or queen you are. Believe in yourself. No one else is going to do it for you. Tell yourself, I'm going to tell every negative thought inside my mind to shut the hell up. Because now I believe. I believe in me. I believe I am destined for great things. I believe I have the power to create anything I want in my life. No matter how hard things get, I will succeed. No matter how hard it gets, I will not quit. I will keep pushing forward and I will win. Repeat this every day. I am capable. I am powerful. I do have the power. I am blessed. I am destined for great things. My time is coming. I am ready. I am willing. I have everything I need to succeed, and I am ready to earn my results. I will not stop. I will not stop. I will not stop.
Courage. Without it, you cannot live a full life. Everything worthwhile in life can only be obtained after at least one moment of courage. If you aren't willing to take a risk, you will lose the chance. If you don't have the courage to face your challenges, you will never get past your challenges and remain only a shadow of the person you could have been. It takes courage to be yourself in a world that expects you to conform. It takes courage to stand out in a world that expects you to fit in. It takes courage to go after your dreams when most people seek security and comfort. It takes courage to get up when life knocks you down. It takes courage to keep going when your life is falling apart. It takes courage to move on after your soul has been crushed. It takes courage to have faith that everything will work out, even when there's no sign anywhere that things will work out. You must have faith. It takes courage to say I will keep going, but you have to dig deep and find that courage. You must keep going, and things will get better. If you don't have the courage to stand up in the moment that counts, that moment will pass you by. If you cower or run from challenges in your life, you will never live your life to its maximum potential. Everything worthwhile in life can only be attained after a moment of courage. It takes courage to live with integrity, even when that makes you look bad. It takes courage to be brutally honest in a world full of lies and deceit. It takes courage to stand up for what is right, especially when it means you will lose some friends or come at a financial cost. It takes courage to say no, and sometimes it takes courage to say yes. It takes courage to think for yourself in this age of propaganda. And when everyone wants to tell you what they think is best for you, you have a mind of your own. Be brave enough to use it. Nelson Mandela once said, I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. And that is what courage is. It is moving forward, despite the fears, despite the possibility of failure, and even in the event of failure, giving your all, always. Unforgivingly being yourself, no matter what the cost, being true to you, and going after everything you want in life. It takes courage to live a big life. Have you got the courage?
What is discipline? Discipline is when you don't feel like it, but you do it anyway. Discipline is when you are tired. You want to turn off the alarm and sleep in, but you get your ass up and do what needs to be done. Discipline is honoring the commitments you have made to yourself. Discipline is when you do what you do not want to do now, so you can get what you do want in your life later on. Discipline is something very few people have. That is discipline.
Too tired, too hard, too busy, too early, too stressed. No excuses. Too tired, no excuses. Too hard, no excuses. Too busy, no excuses. Too early, no excuses. Too stressed, no excuses.
You can grow. You can become whatever you want.
I'm sick of talkers. I'm sick of people that talk about how bad they want to change. They talk about how bad they want their dream, but their actions tell me a different story. Some of you say you want this life, but your actions tell me it's fourth in line, fifth in line, sixth, seventh, eighth in line. You want it real bad, but only when it's easy. You want it real bad, but when it gets hard, you're out. Every time you put your dream on the back burner, you're burning your dream alive. Your dream is slowly dying. You have to make that life you want a priority. You said you wanted this life, so you have to show that you want this life. You show that you want it only through your actions. You show you want it by putting it first, by putting in the hours, by making sacrifices, by doing the things that are uncomfortable today so you can have a comfortable tomorrow, by doing the things that are not easy so your future is easy, by saying no to the things you know you have to so you can live your dream in the future. This world is full of talkers. Be a walker. Be one of the few who delivered, under promise and over deliver.
If you're going through a hard time right now, if you've gone backwards instead of forwards in your life, if you're not where you want to be, or not where you expected to be at this point in your life, if you're going through a setback right now, I want you to know one thing. The comeback is always greater than the setback. No matter how low you've fallen, you can get back up. No matter how deep the hole, you can dig your way out. Pick up your shovel and decide to fight for your life. If you decide your life will be different from this moment forward, it can be different. But you have to decide. Most people don't put the brakes on. They let their out-of-control vehicle, their life, keep rolling down the hill. You have to put the brakes on. You must figure out how you are going to get yourself back up that hill. Don't let your life spiral out of control. You are better than that. You are more than this moment in time. Wake up, get up, and let's get started. I've been down too. I've been there. We've all been there. The hole keeps getting deeper. The debt keeps getting bigger. The challenges seem to keep coming. It all seems too much. It is not too much. You are capable of overcoming every challenge in your life right now. If you decide to, you have comeback written all over you. You've overcome adversity before. You've faced challenges before. You are still here. Keep fighting. You have to design a new life, one so strong that you can't get in the deep hole anymore. There will always be the potholes of life, but you are capable of creating a new you that doesn't need a shovel anymore. Once you are finished, there will be no deep holes to dig yourself out of. No major comebacks will be needed after this one. This is your last comeback story. Work so hard creating the new version of you that everyone has no choice but to say no one deserves it more than you. They'll say no one worked harder than you, so no one deserves it more than you. Work that hard. This is your last comeback story. Become obsessed with your life. What can you do better? Take ownership of that. All of it. Be honest with yourself. There will be no comeback for anyone that is lying to themselves. If you're in a crappy situation, that is on you. Pick up that shovel and dig your way out. The comeback is on. And it starts with the truth. How hard have you been working? Can you work harder? If you said no, what else are you lying about? Work harder. Can you work smarter? Work smarter. Can you cut some things out of your life that are taken away rather than adding to the quality of your life? Do it. Make that decision. Cut all negativity out of your life. Focus on what you can do. Maximize your time every day in learning and taking action. Everything you can do that will lead to a new, better version of you. It's comeback time. And the comeback is going to be far greater than the setback.
Lao Tzu once said, "Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power." Mastering yourself, that is true power. And that is a power you have within your control. You are the captain of your fate, the director of your destiny. You write the story of your life, and you do so by the choices you make in every single moment of your life, every single day of your life. It's easy to master others. It's not so easy to master yourself. Mastering yourself, how you feel about yourself when you're by yourself, that is the ultimate human test.
Mastering yourself starts with honesty. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be real with yourself. Are you living a life you are proud of? Are you proud of the person you have become? Are you happy more often than not? Are you controlled by external factors like money, status, or relationships? Or are you in control of your emotions, your reactions, your responses, and your feelings? Do you know who you are? Have you mastered yourself? Can you do better? Are you willing to give up the life you are living to reach for a better life? A life where you are pushing for your full potential? Are you willing to sacrifice things in your life to get what you really want?
The truth is, in life, you get what you deserve. You get what you're willing to work for. You get what you sacrificed for. You get what you accept.
Be honest with yourself. Have you accepted a life less than your true capability? For most of us, the answer is yes. For few of us, the response will be to take action now and never let that be the case in the future. You master yourself through non-stop self-work. Work you are committed to do every single day of your life. Reading, learning, gratitude, meditation, exercise, goal setting, goal hunting, goal achieving, visualization, breathing practices, everything and anything that makes you better, stronger, clearer, happier, lighter, more peaceful, more focused. Do it and do it daily. There's no better way to spend your time than doing things that make you feel better about yourself, things that make you sharpen the sword.
What happens when you get better just a little bit every single day? The results compound on each other. At the start, the results aren't so noticeable, but over time they start to grow and grow. Opportunities arise, And because you've done the work on yourself, you are ready to take those opportunities and turn them into success stories.
When you continue to grow yourself, you get hungry for more, and you have greater capacity to push for more, to take more on. You are capable of truly astonishing things. The changes you can make within just a year would blow your mind. Commit to be one of the few people who dedicate their lives to be better every single day. Live by the motto, the best is yet to come. Believe that with every fiber of your being. It can be your truth. The best is yet to come.
I want to tell you a secret. There's only one thing keeping you from where you are and where you want to be. There's only ever one thing keeping anyone from where they are in life and the life they really want. That thing is called your standards.
If you don't like where you are, raise your standards. If you're not happy with your income, raise your standards. If you're not happy with your relationships, raise your standards. If you don't like your body, raise your standards.
What's the main difference between the people who are in good shape and those who are not? Standards. Most of us have access to the same information. Most of us know how to get in shape. But most of us are not in good shape. Why? Standards. Very few of us have high standards when it comes to nutrition and exercise. The main difference between the person earning millions and the one who is broke? Standards. We all have access to the information we need to succeed. We're all capable of earning millions, but some people put in the work required and most do not. Why? Standards. The main difference between the happy and the sad, the joyful and depressed. Standards. Standards define everything. Standards determine whether we will take the risk or put in the work or suffer for years in the pursuit of our dreams. Wherever you are in life, in every area, it is a result of your standards in that area. What are you willing to accept? In the dictionary, they define standards as a level of quality or attainment. Meaning, whatever level of quality you demand from your life is what you will get in your life. Whatever you place importance on, whatever you make a priority in your life, you will make stronger in your life. What is your priority right now? For most people, there is only one priority: getting through the day. So that's what they do. They only get through the day. For those who have high standards for their physical health, they prioritize exercise and healthy eating. And in time, you can see the rewards of that. Some people are happy with minimum wage. Some people won't get out of bed for less than $200,000 a year. And some people won't do anything for any amount of money unless that work is meaningful to them. Standards. What about you? What level of financial success do you accept? It has been said that a strong person isn't strong from a strong attitude, but from strong standards.
The standards you set can make you stronger or weaker. Low quality standards equals a low quality life. Is that what you want? Raise your standards.
If you don't have high standards, you will eat the donut. You will hit snooze on the alarm. You'll say yes to the night out drinking, and you will pay for all of that later. When you have high standards, you don't have a problem saying no. When you have high standards, you don't need to fit in with the crowd. You are focused on one thing, and that is your goal. Nothing will break your focus. Nothing will distract you from your goal. No shiny objects will take your attention away from what is important to you. Never apologize for having high standards. Do not lower your standards for anyone. You must respect yourself enough to stand for what you want in life, in every area.
If you don't like where you are, raise your standards. If you're not happy with your income, raise your standards. If you're not happy with your relationships, raise your standards. If you don't like your body, raise your standards.
Why do most people adopt low standards in their life? Well, what happens when you raise your standards and no longer accept the quality of life of your peer group? You start losing friends real quick. Because most people are comfortable living a low standard kind of life. It's easy living without standards. Life is much harder when you demand more of yourself. Most people don't want to take the risk going after a better life. What if I fail? Well, the only real failure is accepting a life less than what you are truly capable of. If you are content with life as it is, congratulations. I admire and respect you. But if you want more, if you want to see who you can truly be in life, how much you can really do, how many people you can truly impact, you must demand more of yourself. You must raise your standards. You must set bigger goals. You must focus. You must set your mind every single day on something so powerful, so meaningful to you that you would rather die than see it unfulfilled. Raise your standards.
You have to get to the point where you've had enough. You have to say, I'm sick of this. I'm tired of being average. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I've had enough of struggling. I'm done with depression. I'm finished with unhappiness. I'm done with everything that is less than the greatness I deserve. You have to get angry about your situation. It's only when you get to that point that you can move forward with your life. If you're okay with your average life, you'll never have more than an average life. Get mad. Get mad every time you slip up so you get right back on track. Raise the bar so high that no one understands you. Have standards so unbreakable they all think you are insane. And then wait for them to say, how did you do it? Because you are going to do it if you keep raising your standards. If you keep raising the bar in your life. If you continue to expect more of yourself and put in the work to attain it. It's only a matter of time. You will get it. Keep going.
Your dream will never walk away from you. Only you can walk away from your dream. Your dream never gives up on you. Only you can give up on your dream. Your dream will never die. It will live on inside of you until you decide to bring it to life. There is no dream too big. Every dream has a process. Every dream has a solution. The solution begins with belief. Even a seemingly empty hand remains a hand that can be used. By choosing to continually place one foot in front of the other, one step at a time, we move in a direction called forward. Knowing that even years of slow steps takes us further than 10 lifetimes of no steps. In a world where society is conditioned to search for the instant, they become fearful of the extraordinary and dream only as far as it is convenient. But I ask that we use what we have to reach for what we want. Charging forward, be it barefooted, scared, empty-handed,
outnumbered, cold, wet, alone, against all odds. Be assured that history salutes the extraordinary. So dream beyond the familiar, stretch beyond comfort and convenience, using what you have to reach for it, and do so with no shame and beyond doubt. For there is no dream so big that it does not have a solution. You are that solution. He who has the least only has nothing if he believes this to be true. Forward! Forward with belief and desire. And do not consult fear about matters of victory, as we vow to claim as many comebacks as required. For the reason to start remains the reason to finish, remains the reason to win. Even when things seem hopeless, you will stumble, you will fall, you will face setbacks, you will wrestle with emotions and thoughts, selling the lie that quitting brings rest. Lies. But I assure you, if you do not wrestle to win, you will wrestle to breathe under the weights and consequences of failure, under the weight of regret. May you journey courageously and with hope. May you persevere, holding on to the same reason you started as the same reason you cannot afford to surrender here. Kings and queens, brothers and sisters, remember, by choosing to continuously place one foot in front of the other, one small step at a time, we move in a direction called forward. Remember, your dream will never walk away from you. Only you can walk away from your dream. Your dream will never give up on you. Only you can give up on your dream. There is no dream too big. Every dream has a process. Every dream has a solution. The solution can only be found with belief. The solution can only be found by you.
You are going to die. I know you know that. But hardly anyone lives like they know that. I know you know that, but the way you act every day tells me you might have forgotten that. You are going to die. I pray it's not today. I hope it's not this week or this year, but one day it is guaranteed. You will not be here.
Think about that for a moment. Really think about it. Knowing you're going to die one day, surely then you can come to the place of understanding that none of this really matters. Nothing is worth stressing over. Nothing is worth worrying about. Why? Because one day we will all be gone. None of those petty fights will matter. None of the stress will matter. Why waste a second of this life doing anything you hate? Why work a job you can't stand? Why hang around with toxic people that drain your energy? Why say no when your soul is screaming yes?
You're not here for a long time. You're here for a good time. You're here to reach your full potential. You're here to do something substantial. You're here to live a life you can call meaningful. You are here to live a short but full life.
Do what you love. Chase your dreams. Live with courage and speak from your heart.
Remember, you're going to die, so
so you don't forget to live. Remind yourself you're going to die so you can release the fear and be free to live the life you want to live. Release that heavy weight you've been carrying around on your back. The weight of comparison, the weight of success, the weight of living up to other people's expectations. Release it all and start to live. If there are parts of your life you cannot stand, it's time to change. It's time to take that risk. It's time to find that passion within. It's time to find that energy to chase your dream. It's time to be excited about your life again.
What do you want from your life? Picture it. Picture you 12 months from now, completely changed.
Remind yourself every day, life is short. I'm not going to waste it. I'm not going to take for granted any day. Any day can be that day. Any day, any moment, everything can change. It's time. It's time to be excited about your life again. It's time. It's time.
You have a mind of your own. Learn how to use it. Don't follow the crowd. Most of the time, they are walking in the wrong direction. Pave your own path, a path that leads somewhere you actually want to end up.
Today I want to share with you this powerful story about a young boy and his uncle. It's a story about staying true to yourself, thinking for yourself, standing strong in your own integrity, and never breaking from your principles and beliefs. If those values interest you, keep listening. If you aren't into that, if you're the kind of person to follow the crowd, if you're the kind of person who sells their soul for a quick buck, this one is not for you. The story goes like this. As this young boy grew up, he would continually hear negative gossip about his uncle. People in his family would always speak negatively about this man, his uncle, when he wasn't around. But unlike many of his family members, this young man was born with a mind of his own. He couldn't be controlled by the opinions of others. He wasn't influenced by gossip, by the media, or even by his own family. He needed to find the truth himself. One day, this young man was alone with his uncle, and curious, he asked, "Uncle, why do you always go against everyone else?" "What do you mean exactly?" replied the uncle. The boy said, "Well, Mom and Dad and everyone else say that you just always go against what everyone else is doing." The uncle laughed and calmly replied to the boy, "That's not true at all," he said. "There's never been a time where I've looked around to see what anyone else is doing before I make a decision. So I wouldn't know if my decision is going against anyone else. I trust my own intuition to find the best decision for me. The decision based on truth and integrity, not based on what everyone else is doing." He said, "It just so happens that the truth, or what I consider the right choice, is usually the opposite of what a lot of other people are doing. If you are thinking like everyone else, then you aren't thinking." As the young boy reflected on his uncle's life and on the lives of all those who complained about his uncle, he realized the uncle seemed to be thriving while the opposite was true for the complainers. The uncle always seemed happy, positive, sure of his choices. He was better off financially, but more importantly, it seemed, he was better off mentally. The complainers were always complaining about others, bickering, unhappy, unfulfilled. They seemed broke, mentally and financially, and always blaming someone else for their plight. The uncle was focused on making his own life better, which in turn made many other lives better. Everyone else just seemed focused on his uncle. The boy decided from that moment on he would never take anyone's opinion as truth. He would find and live in his own truth, based on fact, integrity, and his own values.
Understand this. There's good reason why there is only one CEO and hundreds of workers on minimum wage. Most people don't make good decisions. They follow others. And the others they are following are always following someone else. Trust me, most people are not on the right path. They're on a one-way street to misery town. And even though there are endless opportunities to take a turn into prosperity, they keep walking in the wrong direction. Listen to me. There's a reason why most people are broke. There's a reason why most people are unhealthy. There's a reason why most people don't have a great relationship. Most people follow most people. And most people don't have the values, the discipline, and integrity to live a great life. It's a vicious cycle that never ends. Stop following others. You have a mind of your own. Use it.
When you hear opinions of others, question those opinions. When you hear a story from a family member or a politician or the mainstream media, question it. Check if it is based in fact. Don't take action on anything unless it aligns with your true values, unless it is the truth.
Most people follow what other people are doing because they don't want to be seen as the odd one out. They don't want to be seen doing the wrong thing. There is no right or wrong. There are only opinions. And you cannot be living anywhere near your best life if all you are doing is living by others' opinions. Trust your intuition and value yourself enough to follow what you believe is right. Dare to be so crazy that you actually think for yourself and form your own opinion, no matter what those around you believe. That is called integrity. Albert Einstein once said, "Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Be one of the few. See with your own eyes. Feel with your own heart. Trust what your own eyes see and believe what you feel in your heart. Always."
Dear current self, this is the future you. One of only two you can choose. You see, who you become is chosen by only one. You. You get to decide if you live with regret or instead with pride. You decide every single day, with every choice you make, with every action you take. So I am begging you, the current me, to sacrifice, to work hard, to dream, to never give up, to never give in, to give everything until your dying day, to fight for your potential in every way. So I am begging you to choose me. I'm your future self, the one you want to be, the one who dared to dream, the one who lived to his fullest potential, the one who has mastered his mental, the one who gave absolutely everything to live the kind of life that most are missing. You are going to have to dig deep. You are going to have to practice what you preach. You are going to have to work hard, to sacrifice, to live with integrity, and to do what is right. I didn't say what is easy. That won't get you anywhere great. See, greatness comes with effort. Put in the work for your future's sake. I am begging you. Do this for you. Pride is what it is all about. It's not easy. It's a long ride. But there is no greater gift than knowing you have earned that pride. So get out there and earn it. Fight for it. Sacrifice for it. Dream it. Speak it. But most importantly, live it. Every single day. So that you don't have to say, I wish things had turned out a different way.